Well, if there's one thing that we talk about, at least more than the weather, here with the crew here in Fox 23, is food. Doesn't matter if we're talking about a brewery, going to an ice cream shop, or a restaurant, whatever. It's always food, 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 food.
It really is, and we still have plenty of summer left across Maine to enjoy. Now's the time to get out and enjoy it. We love food. We love talking about food, and that's why we have these special guests here with us this morning. We have Eric and Lexi from the Maine Foodies. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Of
Yeah, great to be here.
course. So one thing we always talk about is summer in Maine, outdoor dining. I mean, that's what everyone is looking for, right? Today might not be the best day for it necessarily. Overall, what a great summer for it though, right?
Weather has been amazing. I mean, it started off strong. May and June. I mean, it's been great.
Yeah.
I mean, we walked around the old port last night, and it is busy.
It really is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite spots?
Well, I would say let's start with patios first. So we love, a great outdoor spot right on the water. I think our vote, it's got to go to Scales and probably Luke's Lobster in the Old Port if we're looking for some good on the water dining. But outside of the city too, we are loving Sicilian Table up in Falmouth.
I just went there.
Did you go there?
Yep,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Beautiful patio.
Gorgeous patio, right? So really enjoying that. And then I think if we want a lobster roll,
Yeah, you got to go to Bite in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, at
Oh,
Fort
yeah.
Williams Park. I mean, there's nothing better. The views, the lighthouse, and one of our favorite lobster rolls in Maine.
It's delicious. I like how they have options too. You can do
Don't
the
they?
picnic style
Or
and
the
stuff.
curry style,
Yes, yes.
right?
The question is, are you going to do Maine or Connecticut? Are you going to do mayonnaise or butter?
I'm doing butter. I'm doing Connecticut.
You are?
I know. It's crazy.
Wait,
How about you,
can
Jeff?
Can you do both?
that would be great. Yes.
Let's do
All
both.
right, let's skip to our actually what's more of a favorite for us is dessert. I mean, some of the great ice cream spots out there, and there's so many to choose from, whether it's a chain or one of the family-operated businesses. So what do you guys find that are the best spots for ice cream?
Well, we are loving for soft serve Reds in South Portland. It's such a classic, but we just love it so much. Love to get the crunch coat with the vanilla and chocolate swirl, right?
Yeah, and I'm more of a chocolate sprinkles, chocolate kind of guy. So chocolate on chocolate is really good.
Yeah. Jeff, what's your favorite?
Oh man, I go dairy-free chocolate peanut butter at Beals. Absolutely,
I know
absolutely, yeah.
Well, speaking of vegan and dairy-free options, there's another spot with a really unique take on ice cream shaved ice, right?
Yeah, so Zephyr Ice up in Portland is a great spot. So they have this vegan coconut tropical shave ice that is really, really good.
Yeah, and a great dairy alternative. So super fun to check out.
And this isn't breaking news for me. I've been there 5 times already.
I already know this.
It's just down. It's not that far from the Cross Insurance Arena. It's right in between the Cross Insurance Arena and the Western Prom. Right there. It's a small building, but they got a great mural on the side. You can't miss it, and it's so good. It's just a unique flavor, a unique thing.
Yeah.
I ate it, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I sure like it.
Yeah. Well, and there's gelato. There's the Maine maple creamy. There's so many awesome options for people out there.
There really are, and that's the hardest thing when people ask, what is your favorite? How do you answer that? There are so many great restaurants, so many great spots.
And always something new to discover.
Exactly. And speaking of that, I mean, are there any spots on your radar that we should be thinking about maybe checking out for the rest of the summer?
Definitely. So Mr. Tuna opened up their brick and mortar location downtown, and the sushi burrito has been one of our go-to bites this summer. So if you haven't been, definitely check them out.
Okay. Yeah, and another spot for a mocktail is Botanically Curious up on Congress Street. They're a really cool spot where you can get some little tinctures and herbal things, but a lot of mocktails as well.
I love that. A lot of people are turning to mocktails and experimenting with mocktails.
Exactly.
So.
Let's talk about the restaurant industry in general, especially in Portland. I'm looking at Bon Appetit in Portland, the foodiest small town in America in 2009 and 2013. I lived in San Francisco for a while. That's one of the top cities for food per capita, and restaurants. Portland, not that far away. I mean, just in general, the scene in this area draws people here.
Yeah, I feel like the accolades keep coming to our city, and it's fantastic and it's well deserved. I think we've gotten to meet so many of the wonderful and creative chefs and just artists kind of behind this whole scene, and we can see why people are flocking here. The streets of the Old Port, definitely.
Everyone in industry, right? They really start to play off each other, and all the staff and the restaurants and the creativity that's here. The farm to table, and then all of our seafood. Right, there's nothing better than having a great chef be able to practice their artistry.
And they all support each other, I feel like, which is so great too.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of these places get really busy in the summer, and so I've spoken to some of the chefs and managers, and they're like, yeah, if you come here, and we are full, we'll offer you another great spot that we've been to and we know is fantastic. you
Yes,
know?
and I think that's been, I love that point, Katie. It's like everyone's always willing to share their favorites and kind of, give you some recommendations along the way. So many great spots to check out.
Yeah. And a lot of them got some awards recently too, which is great.
Yeah, and I never thought I'd see the day. Like we're known for seafood, all these other things in Portland. But all of a sudden, I get people that I hear coming into town, whether they're going to a hotel or an Airbnb, going, "I'm coming here for the breweries."
Oh, yeah.
and
That's a whole
I mean,
other-
right? It's exploded. It's crazy.
It just keeps exploding. I think that whole East Bayside neighborhood,
Yeah.
I mean, you can just do your own little brewery crawl for the afternoon, and more are opening up. I think right at top of our list to check out is Orange Bike Brewing. It's a gluten-free brewery
Yeah.
that's new. So
Oh, and speaking of that,
Right.
they're coming on our show this week.
Wow.
There you go.
Amazing.
Okay, we
I
teed them right
know.
up. I love
No,
it.
it's totally perfect. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Where can people find out more from you and follow you?
Yes, please definitely give us a follow. We're on Instagram at The Maine Foodies. You can find us on TikTok as well. We also have our blog, themainfoodies.com, where we love to share, again, just inspiring places to check out across our state.
Man, we thought we had a good gig
I know.
doing a TV show. You guys got the gig, man.
Exactly.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much again.